educator. I work with the Calgary Catholic School District. I've lived in Calgary at least 30 years. I love the people, the vibrancy. It's a real, it's a city of can-do, can-do attitudes. There's a lot of creativity, a lot of self-starters, variety. Cultural demographics have changed tremendously over the past 30 years and makes it a very vibrant city. For me, progressive Calgarians are the ones that I find that are socially engaged at some level, have a sense of purpose about society, and typically don't work in a vacuum. So they're not working for themselves, they're working typically for a larger good. Yeah, first of all, I think it engaged citizenry, and engagement has to be something fluid, but it also has to be something far more specific than it has been in the past. So, not a take-it-for-granted attitude that the future will reside with the parties of the past. The parties of the future will be the ones that bring to citizens an understanding of how they themselves, how their vote, how their existence can have an impact on the day-to-day lives of Calgary. I would say that the sense that there is a continued erosion of the Canadian values and fabric that we once held near and dear is being chipped away at every time there's an omnibus, every time there's a move to change the parliamentary rules. That swift stroke from minority to majority government, we saw what it did, and those who were fearful of what that would do have seen it come to pass. I think clearly, number one, environment's going to be first on the agenda for any party. Because if you're a progressive conservative, they're going to endorse the current economic landscape. If you're the Green Party, you're obviously going to be in opposition to that. If you're ND, you're going to be looking at a way of balancing those interests across the broader interests of Canadians. What I see most optimistically about Calgary is that, as we've seen in municipal elections, the key drivers for social change are already in place. It really just takes a group of people to help articulate them and help others have a voice so that they can, if one's feeling muffled, can now find their voice liberated and feel firm in their convictions to go forward, as opposed to feeling that what they have to say will not be heard. I think the reality is that a good social democracy that's well thought out, that is not based on fear and disenfranchisement, has a world of opportunity and hope to offer people of every age. And that's what the NDP can do for Canadians everywhere.